Here's the 5 crazy reasons I moved to St. Petersburg, Florida. And by the time I'm done with this video, you're gonna think I'm a little insane. I fell in love with these bricks. Eric, put the brick in. But trust me, you're gonna wanna move here too, because you're gonna agree with me. Most normal people make rational decisions about where they're gonna move based on things like schools for their kids. Well, I ain't got no kids, so I didn't have to worry about that. Or they're gonna move to a place that's closer to their job or where they work, but I ain't got no job either. I'm a real estate investor. Grant
is the white guy, people think he's funny, a real estate investor who makes a lot of money.
So I can live where I want. Hey guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Grant Warrington, and I moved from cold and cloudy Michigan to St. Petersburg, Florida, and I have found a life that I never knew existed. And I believe this is truly paradise in America. Explore it with me, and I'm gonna show you why you should either move here, visit here, or invest here. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Now let's go. The first crazy reason that I moved here was I heard of these big ass underwater grass eating cows. They weigh from like 800 pounds to 1,200 pounds. And I had no idea what the hell these things were, but I had to see them. And if you live in Florida, I know you're rolling your eyes.
Duh.
Because you know exactly what I'm talking about. But listen, we don't have this type of shit in Michigan. The first time I saw a manatee, I was blown away. Anything that big in my mind should be eating humans. Oh. But they don't. They eat grass, and they're like gentle giants of the sea. They call them the cows of the sea, and I'm gonna show you a great place to try and check them out close to downtown St. Pete. This is Coffee Pot Park, and this is at the north end of Coffee Pot Bayou. And I like to come here. There's great parking right there, and you can see a little dock. And we are on the bay side closer to downtown St. Pete right here. And let me walk out to this pier and let's see if we can see any of these gentle giants. There's a great little dock where you can put a canoe in, a paddleboard in, and that's what a lot of people do. And they will launch, come here, and just kind of paddle around and see what they can see. Now, we've seen a bunch of manatees in this area, and wouldn't you know it, when I come here with the camera, I'm gonna look like an idiot because there are none. But check it out, there's a dude over there looking for manatees too. So I don't feel bad. I'm not the only one here. But this is a great place to do it. Like I said, I love this park. It's an awesome park. You can bring the kids to play here, launch your canoes or paddle boards, and you can see all kinds of different wildlife. There's a little duck, so I'm not disappointed. If you know what the name of that duck is, put it in the comments below, because I see that damn thing all over. It looks like a snake. But yeah, that's a duck.
A few moments later.
Okay, that's fake. We did that one on purpose. The second crazy reason I moved here is because I wanted to walk on water. Okay, that was dumb, I know. I wanted to live life where I can live on the beach or the bay and I can see water every day. I'm in love with water. I have been all my life. So this to me is just heaven, where I can walk down here, see these views, all the wildlife, and believe me, back in Michigan, you weren't getting this. Now, there's certain parts where you could, but you'd only get it for a few months. This is absolutely incredible. And this now is Coffee Pot Bayou, and you can see the sidewalk that runs through here all the way down through the bayou, and you can walk this, and it's an incredible view, along with some pretty amazing houses that sit on the water. The third crazy reason is the bricks, man, the freaking bricks. That was inspired by an Ice Cube song, by the way. If you know it, throw it in the comments. Back to the bricks. When I came down here, I fell in love with these bricks. Eric, put the brick in. When I first came down here, I fell in love with these bricked paved streets, and I knew I had to live on a street paved in brick. This is my house, and this is my view out my front door.
Hey, give me that. What are you doing?
Okay, that's not my house, but I do live on a brick-lined street. Kinda in the hood. Well, it's gentrifying, so soon to be out of the hood. But I had no idea why some streets had brick and some didn't. Some of the rougher neighborhoods had brick-lined streets, and so did the rich neighborhoods, like this one in Old Northeast. So does living on bricks mean I'm poor or rich? And why would St. Pete choose bricks to pave their streets? Here's an awesome article by Monica Kyle that explains a lot about these bricks. She says the bricks are labeled Augusta Block. The name comes from the city of Augusta, Georgia, the location of the Georgia Vitrified Brick and Clay Company, which won the contract for paving many of St. Petersburg's early streets. Let's see if she's right. Let's look for the Augusta Block on the bricks. There it is. The city began using bricks to pave the streets around 1903. Until then, the streets were made of crushed shells. That's interesting. But the bricks won out due in part because of the durability of the vitrified bricks, which are baked at a higher temperature than bricks used for buildings. Did not know that. High temperatures reduce the moisture absorption rate, an important factor when paving Florida roads. St. Pete streets were laid without mortar in a sand foundation. The bricklayers placed the bricks so tightly that a piece of paper wouldn't fit between them. If you look closely at the brick streets, you can often see fingerprints of the men who made them more than 100 years ago. How can you see fingerprints on bricks from 100 years ago? If you know the answer, let me know in the comments below. Brick streets are a clue that a neighborhood was plotted before the 1930s when the city largely stopped using bricks. Okay, so it's just a time period thing. Doesn't mean you're rich, doesn't mean you're poor, so don't worry about that. 339 miles of brick streets in St. Petersburg, but today there are only about 81 miles left. Many bricks were removed entirely, but in many cases the brick streets were paved over in asphalt. City resolutions protect the city's remaining brick streets, and residents on asphalt streets with bricks underneath can have the brick street restored if they pay the cost of the difference. So here's the brick-lined street, here's where they paved over it in asphalt, and you can have this asphalt peeled up and get brand new old bricks on your street if you want to pay for it. Who are my asphalt guys out there? Anybody own an asphalt company and want to let me know how much something like this would cost? Let me know in the comments. The fourth crazy reason I moved from Michigan to St. Pete, Florida is trees are shady, man. I wish I had a little shade right now. See what I just did there? In Michigan, everything turns brown and the leaves fall off in the winter. I needed to see green year-round, and I absolutely fell in love with palm trees. Our new house had to be on a brick-lined street, and it had to have a palm tree in the yard. Mission accomplished. No, we're not gonna go see my real crib, dude. Calm down. When I moved here, I thought there was only one type of palm tree, like the one you see in the Corona commercial around Christmas. That scene made me fall in love with palm trees. And guys, I know nothing about palm trees. I'm from Michigan. Did you know Florida has over 2,500 species of palms? And dude, when I said we were gonna explore St. Pete together, I meant it, all right? I don't know all this shit. We gotta figure it out together. The fifth crazy reason I moved to St. Pete, Florida is for chicken. Now, let me explain. I need a healthy place to eat, and when I find one, I fall in love, and I could eat there every single day. I'll show you the place I eat at almost every single day, and when my family comes into town, they demand we go there. I'll take you there now. Don't forget to sign up for my weekly newsletter where I'll go over everything St. Pete, and by the time you're done reading these articles, you're gonna know whether to move here, invest here, or vacation here. The link's in the description below. Also, if you're loving this video, I'd appreciate a subscribe and a like. Back to the video. As you pull out of Coffee Pot Park, you're gonna make a right and head north on First Street North. That's gonna take you in the back way, and when you come to 45th Avenue North, you're gonna make a left. And this is gonna bring you into my favorite spot. This is Fresh Kitchen. It's a great place to eat. If you come into town and want to get a good meal, this is the place to do it. They don't use any seed oil, only olive oil when they cook. Now the line is long at lunch, but it goes quick, so don't let that scare you. But we're gonna go inside and I'm gonna grab a bowl and show you exactly what it looks like. How you doing? Can I get a kids bowl, please? To go. Can I get the Brussels sprouts? Can I get a double blackened chicken, please? Sitting outside, here's the finished product. I get the kids bowl because I'm not interested in everything else. I just want the protein. So I get double protein on the kids bowl. Great way to go. And I'm gonna enjoy it. I just pounded that down and that was delicious, but I got some extra here to bring home to my wife. She likes to get the salmon, so I can't hang out here in the heat with the salmon. So if you love this video, don't forget, subscribe and like, and I will bring you on more adventures in St. Pete. And guess what? I got another video for you. You're gonna love it. It's right over here, and I'll see you in the next video.